Okay, we're back with more Evil West. And I'm pretty sure not pretty sure. So far I'm enjoying the game. The graphics here looks cool, but I'm wondering when people playing this on the PS5, will the graphics will be a little bit, because it kind of, I don't know if you're playing this game on the PS5, how does the characters look? Because Jesse here, like, you know, and his father, I mentioned in the previous video how they kind of look like sickly almost. Like, I know it's, you know, maybe a tad bit realistic considering, you know, during the West, I mean, medicine isn't that advanced compared to is now. I mean, like, you know, I remember playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and how Arthur Morgan, when he got tuberculosis, he's starting to become more and more like sickly, pale, and, you know, like red eyes and stuff like that. And that's how he's looking from most scenes. From dusk till dawn.
How many of these guys are there? Rentier, hurry the fuck up!
Okay. From dusk till dawn. Only a handful of agents survived the slaughter of the reindeer. Oh, I keep, you know, feel like I'm mispronouncing it. Institute. William Jesse Edgar and Assistant Secretary of War James Harrow barely escaped with their lives. Okay, Felicity Diabano. As an orphan child, Felicity experienced the worst life had to offer. Beaten, scorned, abused, and starved, she was tormented daily by those who had more. Peter Diabano found her living on the streets of Kingston. Because she reminded him of his lost daughter, he gave her the gift of eternal life. She's now a powerful vampire and Diabano's ward and protege. As a result of what she experienced as a child, she sees the human world as corrupt. Like Diabano, she firmly believes that war between vampires and humans is inevitable and that the vampires must prevail. So it's pretty much like the Kristen Dunst's character in Interview with the Vampire. Pretty much the same thing. But I think Felicity is a little bit more like horrific. Come on, you little bastards. Damn it. The aiming is like a little bit difficult. Yeah. I've been listening to like Will Smith's Wild Wild West song all day today because of this movie. I mean, this game.
Watch out for the fat boy.
Oh, don't help me out on nothing. I'm fine.
What is that thing?
Bastards. Looks like I got some explosives. To damage, eventually break the enemy shield, hit it with the R gauntless punches or the X boomstick, which is significantly more effective. Alternatively, the enemy's back is vulnerable to ranged attacks. Shit. To save the wow, they finally.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, you need to regenerate this shit. Shut up, bitch.
Oh, this ain't good. Get that son of a bitch.
Finally. God.
Now you die.
Alright. Revolver can now fit an additional bullet. Performing a zapper, pull, or dash supercharges the gauntlet and greatly increases the next melee punch. Aliens now follow with. Yeah, I think might need this. Improved boosting reload mechanism allows for a 20-second. Okay, Leecher. The Sanguis transport their transformable, I can't speak. Transformative vampiric elixir in giant leeches. These massive invertebrates keep the quality and purity of the blood intact. To grow such large leeches, they must fatten up their victims and then use them as blood banks. Occasionally, the leech's bodily fluids mix with the blood of their victims and create a creature called a leecher. It's massive, and though not technically a vampire, it does possess superhuman strength and agility.
Everybody move! Up! Up!
Cover me, Red TA! Damn you!
More money.
Oh, wait, where did I go? Oh,
Road clear.
hey. Hey, what is the... oh. Not very good, Spark of hope.
Jesus, how many did she send after us?
Out of lightning?
Good thing we still got a big shiny ace up our sleeve.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't think he's breathing.
Calico, it's around the corner. There's a doctor there.
Calico down.
Doc, we need help.
Lewis, Protocol Epsilon. Sit down and roll up your sleeve. We will save your father, Mr. Rentier.
Hey. It's fine. He's the cell's engineer.
Virgil only. It's an honor to finally meet you in the flesh. Sir, your gauntlet is a thing of beauty. Only a genius could...
I need that fixed. Yesterday.
I'll need a bigger lab if I'm gonna solve the mysteries of time travel, sir. I mean...
How are we doing?
Arrow needs a scapegoat. He won't leave without someone to blame for that fiasco.
Pissed off little highborn looking for her maker's head? No one could have predicted that.
I don't think she did all that for just Abano. We're missing something. I bet my last buck we'll hear more from this Felicity tick pretty soon. I'm gonna check if Amelia needs some backup with Harrow.
Who do I have to bend over this bar and indiscreetly fuck to get some coffee around here?
What a day. See you in the briefing room.
I love the dialogue in there. I really love the dialogue.
Owe you everything, Doctor.
Need to check on my gauntlet first. There must be a workshop somewhere around.
The Devil's Pass. Jesse, Edgar, and William flee to Rentier Institute's last surviving outpost. Is located in the tiny town of Calico. As Dr. Amelia Blackwell tends to William's wounds, Jesse and Edgar face the wrath of Assistant Secretary Harrow. He nearly died during the attack and wants those responsible to be brought to justice. With his father incapacitated, Jesse is now the de facto leader of the Rentier Institute. If the organization is to survive, he must track down Felicity and her army of monsters. Edgar and Jesse follow her trail to the Devil's Pass. There they find a lawless land dominated by outlaws and something even darker and more insidious. Amelia Blackwell. Amelia F. Blackwell received her MD from the Women's Medical College of Pennsylvania in 1879. That degree, combined with her expertise in botany, guaranteed her a post with the Rentier Institute. She proved herself during the so-called walking coffins incident in Baltimore, where she not only treated agents for their wounds, but worked as pathologist to suss out the mystery behind the matter. She became RI's first female medical researcher and soon joined a team investigating the medicinal properties of Orchid de la Vida, found near Lake Marpass. Eric Brooks. Hey, that's the real name of Blade. In case you don't know about Marvel Comics like that, Blade's human name is Eric Brooks. Somebody must have been like kept that in mind, or it could be a coincidence. Probably not. Cause you're making a vampire game and you probably like, you know, really into that stuff, and you probably have like a you know, Blaze your favorite character. You might just kind of like inserted this little tidbit. Eric Brooks, the leader of the research effort, asked William Redtier to reassign Amelia to Calico as he didn't feel she was a team player. She accepted her assignment to that distant outpost, in time turned Calico into one of the Institute's most successful operations. Virgil Oni, a young tech-savvy engineer assigned to RI's Calico outpost. Discovered as an infant in the lair of a Chinese necromancer, he was brought back to Calico by RI agents as a foundling. Their intention was to research what exactly was done to him. It took him time to recover, but eventually was adopted by Richard Only and named after his late brother, Virgil Only. The young man proved sharp as a tack and was sent to study engineering at MIT. He returned to RI and went to work in their science and technology division. Any little collectibles around here?
Money.
Money! Dear God. Gross.
Mr. Rentier. Mr.
Jesus, what a fucking dump. Did you see the size of that cockroach? Should have taken his meat.
Eggs of money.
About your father, sir. Name's Hall. I'm the quartermaster. Sorry to see a father like this.
Might buy this.
Mr. Harrow is waiting for you in the briefing room, sir.
Yeah, heard that already.
Eh.
Mr. Rentier, glad to see you, sir. The Manor guys are in the house.
Yeah, I don't want to reset my perks. Find what I got. Icarus. Killing a mid-air enemy has a 100% chance of dropping the energy pickup. think this is ideal as well. But then again, I probably should start applying this. This will be beneficial.
Who does he think he is? The heir to the fucking crown?
According to the protocols, if the director is unable to fulfill his duties, his next of kin takes...
And DC agreed to that?
Ugh, there's always one little shit in every group.
When I got your goddamn gilded invitation, I expected champagne and canapes. Instead, some fanged fuck broke into your headquarters and slapped you all around like a gaggle of whimpering sissies. Now the entire country is left unprotected while I stand here with my dick in my hand like an idiot. So again, could someone please tell me how the fuck did this happen?
Security services were redirected to protect our most valuable asset.
And how the fuck wasn't that me?
That was my father's call, and it was Agent Gravener's quick thinking that saved your life, sir.
For all the fucking good it'll do once I tell the Capitol that its primary defense against all kinds of monsters just collapsed.
We'll take care of it, sir.
What, from here? This place is a shithole at the edge of fucking nowhere.
And don't be fooled by our humble trappings, Secretary Harrow. Calico Cell has the highest survival rate in the Institute, as well as its very best engineer. We are your only chance at turning this around.
Then I expect a report on those tick assholes on my desk first thing, Doctor. And who the fuck are you?
Wait a minute. I'm the best engineer?
You better be, because we need this thing operational as soon as possible, before Harrow comes back to string us all up.
Arrow can suck my...
How bad is it?
Well, the glamour disruptor's fried. Then we have the insulation around the power coupling.
Can you fix it or not?
It's doable, but I'll need time. A few weeks, a month tops.
We ain't got that long. We have to be ready to take down this Felicity character when we find her.
You mean if we find them? We have no idea where to even look.
Not necessarily. To the north, there's a canyon surrounding the main trail. And the unimaginative locals call it the Devil's Pass. And reports mention possibly unknown vampiric specimens. We chalked it down to hearsay, but now we sent our top sanguisuge expert to investigate.
I hope by expert you mean a field agent and not another bookworm.
Scott Bloom co-wrote the Institute's sanguisuge bestiary.
We need soldiers, not pencil pushers. I can't run around looking for a missing egghead hoping that maybe he brings something to the table. When did he last report?
5 days ago.
Now let's just hope he's lost in research.
If they make a sequel to this, which I like to believe they would, I kind of wish they kind of like make it more Red Dead Redemption, where you can actually travel on a horse and get more, because typically in things like this, a good example, Darksiders. I like to consider this like Darksiders 1, where you can control war and you got roaming, but by the time you get to the sequel, Darksiders 2, you get more wider area to cover and explore. And I imagine if this game get the success that I think it should deserve, at least just enough to warrant at least a sequel to it, you should get more wider berth, because you'll have a lot more money to invest. in roaming, like if it's Red Dead Redemption, but still keep the supernatural element to it. Instead of just dealing with vampires, you get like, you know, werewolves and, you know, other supernatural creatures that you get to deal with, which I think that would be cool. Just, you know, I think what was that 18, what's that game called with like Victorian people taking down werewolves? It's like 1887, something like that, where I remember that first trailer of that looking appealing, although by the time it came out, man, it didn't seem terrible. Some people say it wasn't terrible, but it just did not. Oh, poor horsey.
Mangled, mutilated, and ripped apart. Bloom, what did you walk into?
But you know, it didn't. You know, it didn't rise to the level that warranted a sequel to it. Something about it, I can't remember it being I mean, the graphics ain't 100% here, but I think this game is kind of still doable. Still, like, you know, because not every game needs to be God of War Ragnarok or Spider-Man PS4, but sometimes it's just good fun, like Devil May Cry. And sometimes that's just enough.
Okay.
This species appears to possess shape-shifting abilities, most uncommon for the typical sanguisuge. I dare say, this ability might be blood-dependent, but it's hard to tell based on the limited amount of evidence found. I'm wondering if we're witnessing some sort of accelerated evolution, spurred perhaps by certain unknown environmental factors.
Oh, that's not the guy.
I'll take that.
Um, let's just head back, I guess.
finders keepers.
Hey, where I'm supposed to go? Uh, Point me in the right direction, please. Oh, well, I can just did that in the first place. Werewolves?
People turning into beasts. Something terribly wrong is happening here.
Nargal. Nargals were once human beings cursed with a shape-shifting affliction. Seeking a cure, they pledged obedience to vampires when the bloodsuckers promised to help them remain in one true form. This form, however, turned out to be a bloodthirsty, bestial soldier under the sway of his vampiric master. Nagals, or Nigals, usually move in packs, and their howling can strengthen the resolve of others of their kind, boosting their combat abilities. Unique
Let's
chest.
check this beauty out.
Okay. Booming business. All exploding TNT crates deal damage in a 50% larger radius. Oh, pretty dope. Well, I guess it's supposed to be like a sign. There's supposed to be a thing above. It was like that in the place I got lost a bit. I get the blood pumping.
Dead end. Fucking great. Gotta find another way. Hope I'll find some trace of Bloom.
Get the rocks ready! Get in place, assholes!
Wait for my signal.
Ready!
Come on.
Savant brute. Savant brutes are familiars who partake in vampiric communion. Though not fully transformed, the gift of blood makes the brutes extraordinarily strong. Their massive muscles can repair and regenerate in a very short period of time.
Gotta squeeze through. This canyon is protected like some kind of vault. What are they hiding here? Too far to jump.
It should have had included like a point of interest, so that way I can tap it and give me in the right direction. This might be the right way, but let me check down here.
All mine.
Okay, I got enough money for this steel. Perform an example pull. Supercharges the gauntlet. Eh. I don't like this. The revolver can now fit an additional bullet. Let's just make it even. Let's go with this. I'll purchase this one next.
Okay. What the hell was that? More money.
Smash! Oh, so let me check my phone for a moment. Okay, sorry everybody. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and Black Friday. It's only bomb. Jesus.
Christ, that was tough. Starting to lose hope I'll find Bloom in one piece. Jesse 2, 0.
I'm having a tough time with trying to deal with those gunslingers because they just like fire like, you know, so rapidly. I'm trying to like, you know, properly nail them.
Research continues, but nothing I've seen explains the unusual capabilities of this curious animal. Judging by the diameter of the tunnels it creates, I estimate it stands at least 8 feet tall and is quite powerful.
Shit, whatever is behind that door must be huge. Might be that thing Bloom was looking for. Find a way to hold those doors.
I wasn't ready for that.
Great, more.
Damn it.
Much better.
A person acts like I'm trying to reload. It's not that type of game. Damn it. Can't like, you know, parry this thing. It won't like. Yeah, finally. Hmm. Oh, Scott Bloom.
Money.
Need at least 500 more. Oh. Into there, go here.
I find the flying creatures most disturbing. They appear in large numbers, protecting the newly transformed sanguisuges like hornets guarding their hive. It's not clear if that's their only purpose. Perhaps they also gather sustenance and function as scouts.
It's vampire highborns. Pretty sure that's who I fought.
Jesus Christ, what are you?
Don't know, but keep it the hell away from me.
Where the heck did it go?
Another secret. Oh, wrong button. Ghost Rival.
Quite a find.
New skin. The Retineers Institute is respected part of the government security services now. There were times local authorities were unaware of the supernatural threat. In order to minimize gossip and panic, the agents preferred less flashy outfits. That helped keep the RI operation secret. And look at the rifle itself. It seems like I'm only inspecting the entire character. Okay, I like the way this looks. I guarantee it. Once I find this guy, I end the video there.
Yeah, looks like I'm getting closer to its nest. Oh, that's tight. Ugh, what a stench.
Tremor.
Got your ugly ass.
How is it not like being affected by the look for this. Ah, great. Welcome to the party, pal.
Christ, it's nothing like anything I've killed before.
Go Growl. This truly despicable creature has created mass graves where the blood of the many mingled with the soil. Garrows are born blind and for the first few weeks feast on the rotting flesh piled on top of them. As the blood soaks into the soil, the Garrow digs deeper in search of sustenance. Once below ground, the Garrow hides in the darkness, sheltering itself from the sun and the unsuspecting eyes of travelers. You'll feel the Garrow before you see it. Just wait for the Tremors. I was saying Tremor. One of my favorite Kevin Bacon films. Next to Hollow Man. Some say Footloose, but you know, I like Footloose, but not as much because Tremors is probably my first Kevin Bacon movie.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Bloom? Is that you down there?
Yes, it's me, but who are... Whoa, you're Jesse Renier, sir. Splendiferous.
Splendiferous.
Care to explain what happened here, Bloom?
Well, I was sent here to investigate reports of a novel breed of sanguisuge. When I arrived, I encountered a group of familiars, apparently sent here by their masters.
That was a familiar? How come a human turned into that thing so quickly?
Excellent question, sir. My thesis is that their transformation is linked to the blood from these creatures somehow. The how is what I'm stuck on.
We better take one of those things back with us to the lab. Still beats me what those familiars were doing here.
Well, from what I could gather, they were sent on a transport detail, securing a convoy of carts filled with some curious, wriggly little creatures they brought from McCallum's sawmill.
We need to check that place out.
Okay, I think this is the perfect time as ever to end the video, but I will see you guys in a little bit. I want to hop into Gotham Knights for an hour, then put in some time for God of War Ragnarok, and we'll see if we can squeeze in some Call of Duty to end the night. So yeah, I will see you guys in a minute.